Going on today, everybody? It's College Sports Survive coming at you with a little bit of a different type of video today. I believe for the first time on this channel, I'll be doing a live comm video giving you my first ever gameplay impressions of the recently dropped NBA 2K22. I got the pre-order package, so I got the game a little bit early. However, I haven't really had time to play it up until this point. I was out of town for a couple days. Now I'm finally back and I'm ready to pop in the new installment of NBA 2K22. I'll also be doing some talks about future plans on the channel, and also I want to hear you guys input, some recommendations on what you guys want to see here in the new ball game. As you all know, the road to NBA won't be lasting all that much longer, but I'll be talking more about that later on. For now, I think a fun way to have a first taste of 2K22 basketball would be to hop into a fantasy draft, my NBA, and play the first game of the new season with our newly drafted rosters. And we're also going to be picking for our opponents as well to keep things very interesting. It talked about cleaning up the menus a little bit. From what I've seen, they definitely have done a good job of that, as they do every year. 2K does a pretty solid job with their aesthetics, but this year, I mean, they still got, what's his name? John Stockton's son for the playing tournament. David Stockton, yeah, they still got his face down there. But overall, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we'll set up our fantasy draft now. So I think for this first fantasy draft video, I'm going to keep it the player pool of current day players. Maybe in the future, I'll experiment with legends or something on a live stream or something, but for now we're going to keep it the current day roster. And I've got a random number generator pulled up here, 1 through 30. When I try to do videos like this, I also try to represent most of the league as I can. I'm a big New York Knicks fan, but I'll just be picking 2 random teams to match up with today. So generate a number between 1 and 30. It is 11. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll be playing with the Utah Jazz today. And I'm also going to look up who opens up the season against here in the 2021-2022 season at home against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we're going to have our 2 teams that we're picking for today. Let's find out where we pick. And the Thunder pick number 2. Oh, I think we're going to have a fun time today covering Anthony Davis or James Harden or Giannis or Luka. You know, take your pick. So we'll keep scrolling down till we find the Jazz. I might have already passed them. No, picking 29, boys. Oh boy. All right, so we'll be the underdogs a little bit heading into this game. But for the Thunder, we have the right to pick for them as well. And let's make things interesting. Why not start off with the cover athlete, Luka Doncic for the OKC Thunder? That'll be our top adversary heading into this game. I'll probably only be picking the starting 5, and maybe the 6-man, and simming the rest of the bench units selections. And here we go with our side of things. We got Zach LaVine as a top overall guy. My man Julius Randle coming off an all NBA third team campaign, 24-10 for my beloved Knicks. I also got Jaylen Brown, who's always really solid in 2K. So is Bam Adebayo. I always like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but I think for some 3&D and some athleticism, I think Zach LaVine will be our top pick. Maybe if we get lucky, we can have Julius Randle fall to us in the second round, and he does. Okay, yeah, we'll have a little point forward action with Julius Randle. So we have our shooting guard and point or shooting guard, depending on how things play out with Zach LaVine. He has a little, combo guard skill in him. So picking our second selection for Doncic, I'm liking D'Angelo Russell here for the OKC Thunder. We also got Kemba Walker. I'm facing him in another series of mine right now. Maybe I should pick my man Derrick Rose, my favorite all-time player, or D'Angelo Russell. I mean, sure, he can, he's good with the ball in his hands, but he's also a great spot-up shooter as well. I think will be the second pick for the Thunder. Jonathan Isaac, they probably need some more defense. Nurkic is also a beast in 2K. Let's make things really challenging. We'll give them Yusuf Nurkic, who always seems to play higher than his overall Swedish product, Laurie. I think I'll take him. Maybe you've reached a little bit on him. It still stays on the board. I was not expecting that. I figured since they were both pretty youthful, at least one of them would be gone, but I think Mitchell Robinson will take him to be the Big man, right in the middle of the paint. They want me to start Texas Christian legend Desmond Bain. All right, but in all seriousness, here's the rotations. We got Luka, D'Lo, Jeremy Lamb, Kevin Love, Yusuf Nurkic, and for the bench for OKC, our opponents, we got Jay Rich, Cam Reddish, DeAndre Jordan, Marquise Chris, Jeff Teague, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, and a whole bunch of guys who won't see the court. Zach LaVine, our squad's looking pretty good for having the 29th pick. Julius Randle moves to the 3, Markkanen at the 4, and my boy Mitch manning the middle. Duncan Robinson as our 6th man, Desmond Bain. Nas Reed, Tyus Jones for Khan Korkmaz, and we got the secret weapon, Thon Maker, the African big man himself. Here we go. First game of NBA 2K22. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready to talk some NBA 2K, some channel talk, and whatever else comes to my head here in my first game of NBA 2K22. Let's hop in. Now this is going to be on superstar difficulty. Don't want to do anything too crazy here. My first time really ever playing 2K or any video game for that matter while I talk live. Except outside of a live stream, I've done it a couple times, which is a little easier in my opinion since I can, feed off of you guys. But when I'm here, I'm just, it takes a lot more brain power to, talk and play at the same time. Nonetheless, I'm ready to hop into it here. Jazz against OKC, and we will take the first possession. I had to put on the freelance plays. I can't really play this game without them. Not good enough for that. So we'll do a little forward and do forward pick and roll to begin the. Oh no. Oh man, I can already tell I'm not going to play very well with this whole live commentary thing going on as Luka comes the other way. He's going to body up Graham, who actually digs in and stops Doncic down in the low post. One thing I'm already seeing that's an improvement of last year is sometimes transition offense would be way too easy. They leave guys open, especially in the short corners. So that's good to see. Yeah, okay. So that's good to see that they improve that as I dump off this pass to Mitch. Very contested down low. A lot harder to get to the rim. Something that I think has been very up and down. I mean, it doesn't seem like 2K can really get that right. As LaVine finds a lane and almost dunks it down over Nurkic. And Mitch also can't clean it up. But yeah, that seems to be something that has caused issues for 2K's players for a long time out of the release day. They can't seem to get it right when it comes to perimeter defense. This year it seems a little bit too tough. I mean, it's not NBA 2K19 tough, but also, not NBA 2K18 where it's way too easy to get to the rim using the same move. But at the end of the day, I hope this is one thing that they can get right. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of patching with this game like there is plenty of 2K games. Let's see how easy it is to get facing off against Yusuf Nurkic here with Zach LaVine. Go behind the back. And tough. 4 seconds to shoot. Have to improvise. Still no baskets for the Utah Jazz. I wanted to take this time. I don't do this enough to talk about the channel a little bit. As you guys may or may not know, I'm thinking about not discontinuing, but finishing up the Road to NBA 2K series. That's been going on since I was in high school, which for you guys that don't know, I graduated in 2019. Damn tough shot at the buzzer, but yeah, it's been going on for a long time, and I'm ready to work on something new. I want to bring perhaps another series, bringing a player from high school to college to the NBA. I'd love to do that, bring the cutscenes back and everything. And as you guys know, I love storytelling. As I record on manual block there on Luka. Get by D'Angelo Russell again with the pump fake. This time I don't get rejected with LaVine. Maybe not tomorrow or the next day, but somewhere down the line, that's something I want to bring back and create another series just like that. Also, I've talked about it briefly. I've started working on a Ultimate College Sports Revive draft class for you guys to download. All the major players that have, created crazy stories for themselves and the series that they've lived inside of. That's something I want to bring to you guys so you guys can have your way with my players that I've created and come across in my series over time. I think that'd be really fun. I've already started making some UT Martin guys. I think after this game I'll stop by the draft class and let you guys in on how that's coming so far. Josh Richardson knocks down the three. So I got that coming your way. I've also been planning to continue College Hoops 2K Legacy Mode with Coach Carter, of course. Can't do it with anybody else. I can't picture that with any other coach in the spotlight. But I'm going to be bringing that alongside perhaps a new Road to NBA 2K-esque series and the draft class. And I'm also thinking about starting another mini series whenever I feel, I want to get an upload out. I've thought about this series. I thought this would be really cool, is to try to do mini challenges from time to time in these games. Like, for instance, whatever the worst team is in NBA 2K22, try to win an online game with them. Or another one I thought about that'd be pretty cool is I've thought also a lot about, oh, I forgot you got a time, dogs. I've thought about doing a challenge in College Hoops 2K, which I'll talk about more once we come back from break. Only one basket for Utah thus far. But the other series I definitely want to bring the little challenges. The main one that I'm probably going to start off with, because I think it'd be really cool to do, is in College Hoops 2K8. If you don't have that game, you may not know that you can actually edit the courts in that game. I mean, you can edit the three-point line for teams. If I wanted to make a all black court where it looks like I'm playing on the blacktop for Ohio State, it doesn't matter what team, it could be really any team you could do it for. There's the secret weapon, Thon Maker. Of course, out of anybody, he'd be the one to get us back on track on offense. But the series and the customization features for the courts in that game have helped me think of a new idea. I was thinking about doing a snow game. I'll create the entire floor to be all white and try to win a game. No three-point, half-court lines, nothing. No lines at all, just a plain white court. I think that would be hilarious for me to try to win a game on. So I'm going to have little challenges coming your way here and there. I think that'll be very fun going forward. I got to burn the timeout. We suck. But all in all, I think it'd be very cool to have little mini series on the side as well, because I think that's something I haven't done enough of in the past. A lot of my videos are long series, which is fine. That's what I like doing the most. But I think it'd be very beneficial to be having mini series on the side and stuff. Nice little play ran there. Tyus Jones linking up with Zach LaVine in the corner to get on the board. Jeremy Lamb leads the break. K Love, very good post passer. No good to D'Lo. So now we'll try to run again. Got a lot of perimeter shooting. I want to try to find, behind the back pass. Come on, 2 in a row. Julius Randle knocks it through. Gotta love the behind the back flick from Zach LaVine. Wrapping that one around K Love. Julius Randle makes it 2 in a row. The Jazz finally starting to find some traction. So I think the aesthetics look better in game. I think the colors are a little bit more vibrant. I'm not really sure why 2K does this. Nice job there by Doncic. I actually switched that matchup for Randle to now cover him. Hopefully that takes effect. But 2K seems to always change up the graphics a little bit year by year. I'm not really sure why, because the graphics seem to be a lot better than last year. And I think the only thing they really did was change the color palette. Lighting a little bit. I still, the popular opinion is still NBA 2K14 is the best looking 2K game of all time, and that game's lighting was godsend, so that seems to be a plus for this year's game. I'm not really sure why it's ever really a weakness, but at the end of the day, at least that's going in the right direction. I do think the perimeter defense is a little too strong, but I'm also not looking forward to all the patching that's going to come with it. There's a green light from Zach LaVine and the new alternate camera angle when you hit one. Gotta love it there, Zach LaVine. That's 3 tray balls in a row coming from the Utah Jazz as I get blown by Marquise Chris, former Phoenix Sun. Man, I don't even know, is he on the Rockets now? Unfortunately, I don't follow the NBA as much as I used to. I don't have the time anymore. But let's double team. Thon Maker can shoot a little bit, but I don't really feel comfortable with that shot. Pick and pop now. Pass over to Duncan Robinson. We're good. And we're getting slaughtered on the glass. Haven't grabbed one on the offensive end, I don't think. I was also thinking about another rebuild in NBA 2K. I've always played, my league, my GM, association mode, whatever you want to call it. It's been called a lot of things since I started playing 2K back in 11, but that's been by far the game mode I've played the most. And if you guys want to see my league, I'd love to bring that to you. My NBA, I'd love to. Perhaps rebuilding the Charlotte Hornets or the Detroit Pistons. I mean, any of these teams would sound great to me. And if the Knicks were, you know, the Knicks from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I'd pick them for sure. And another thing 2K sometimes struggles with that I'm sure will get patched as well as we sit on the halftime report. I like the background as well. You get all the team stats there in one location. Highlights probably don't look any different from last year's game. And this is something I always keep, you know, a watchful eye for whenever and the upcoming schedule. That's awesome. It's little things like this that us content creators, we love to see because I'm big on presentation. When I bring it to my videos, I want it to seem like just like a real life broadcast and presentation. So when seeing a lot of little things like this, it's a lot, and it's something I can use in my videos to bring it more lifelike. And the more you give me, the more I can work with to really quality of my videos. So that's awesome that they have that. And another opportunity. I know K-Love's a pretty decent athlete for his size, but let's see if we can blow by him this time. Nice little Euro inside. Ah, come on, Levine. You can't blow that. We've been struggling to score all game. Watch the back door. D-Lo. A lot of congestion inside. Go with Nurkic. Oh, Thon Maker closes it down in the middle. We'll try to run again. Julius Randle right down Main Street. Ah, that one snatched. Dang. Not sure how I feel about the new dunk button either. I know you guys have seen stuff for that, as Devontae Graham just got his lunch money taken there by D'Lo. But yeah, I know you guys have seen the new dunk button, man. Don't show me my field goal percentage. I don't need to see that. I don't know how to feel about it. I missed that one dunk earlier with Levine, but that's probably something I can get used to. And a lot of the controls, that's something you can really turn off going forward. I'm sure a lot of contact there. Wanted to dunk that one with Levine, but so don't be afraid to let me know, you know, if there's a series you think is a good idea, because to be honest with you, I'll have to find the comment, but the draft class actually was not my idea. I'm gonna have to find the comment for the College Sports Survive draft class. I mean, that was a comment somebody left me, and I really appreciate you a lot. I thought that was a great idea. So that's something that's coming very soon. Levine tries to stay hot, no good. Inside, Randall cleans it up. But yeah, I gotta get a thumbnail real quick. Behind the scenes of being a YouTuber. It's definitely a lot harder to score on the fast break, which I like. Top of the key, Devontae, and with nobody even in his vicinity. Nice job there on the jump shot. Back within a single point. Starting to turn things around here pretty quickly. Fired. Setting up for Robinson. He hasn't even taken a shot today. We'll change that with a three-pointer. Green light for Duncan Robinson. Our first lead tonight for the Utah Jazz. Talked a little about the ending of NBA 2K22, or the road to NBA 2K in general. I think what I'm going to do is just play that in NBA 2K22 one last season for season 6. I'm in season 5 right now, and those playoffs are wrapping up soon. Oh, how can you take that shot block away from Mitchell Robinson? Zach LaVine was just, you know, I don't even think he was really in the play. Nice little detail with Duncan Robinson collecting the miss and throwing it to the refs so the ball isn't flying all the way to the other side of the floor. I've seen so many times in 2K. But I think one more season of Road to NBA 2K basketball. I'll update the rosters to 2K22 how they are in 2K21, so we'll have like Zion on the Hornets like he is. Figure out who this is guarding Jones, because he is not letting me have an inch. Korkmaz can hit the three. Open. Not this time. Doncic takes the lead with a pull-up J. We got 7 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Jones a little bit. 2 seconds left. 1 second. To the right. Ah, that one's a tough rim. Looks like we should be in for a good finish, though. A lot of good defense played. 24-22, down by a basket, trying to win my first game of NBA 2K22 with you guys. That's bull. That is bull. And how can you not put in Levine's behind the back dish to Randall as the assist of the game?
It's the fourth quarter crowd.
Something here with 2 seconds left to shoot. Another bad possession for Utah. Man, this defense is really tough to decipher. And also, I'm a little bit rusty. I mean, for pretty much the entirety of 2K21, no excuses. I mean, I'm not the best 2K player already, but I never really was. I was never really great at many video games, but I know for the last 2Ks, I haven't really had the time to play anything outside of my YouTube series, my player. So I'm a little rusty with the 5-on-5 action. I really played exclusively player lock for these last 2Ks, so definitely gotta adjust playing 5-on-5 ball again. Excuse me. Good experience to be back in it. You know, play a new 2K22 game. I want to play some more My League when I get the time. Like I said, talked about perhaps having a full series on it, and I'd want that series to be just like Coach Carter College Hoops 2K Legacy Mode. You know, really dive deep within the players themselves and create, you know, different storylines and everything. Who knows? Perhaps maybe a long time from now, maybe I wait. Oh, there's another green light from Lori, the Swedish product. But who knows? Maybe I'll wait, you know, until I wrap up the College Hoops 2K Legacy Mode with Coach Carter once we find a good job at a prestigious school and rebuild them and decide to call quits from that series. Perhaps I'll move him in NBA 2K22 or whatever 2K it is that we finally, where we finally finish that up. And maybe he will be a coach that I follow, trying to work his way up the NBA coaching trees as well. Knew Jeremy Lamb was going to be a problem. Goodness, Nurkic causing issues. Menace to society. They always ran that like guard fade to the corner, like it was green for the screener play. They always used to run that. Hopefully there's more diversity whenever you need a shot at the end of a game. Nice kick out to Julius Randle. Another 3-point bomb. Back within one. We're starting to have fun out here, boys. We're starting to have fun out here. The three-pointer has been our main source of income on the offensive end. Up and help on Doncic. That one is swatted. Graham to Randall to Levine from the same spot. Let's go. Oh, he had a foot on the line. I should have known. We're back out in front. The lead has been very hard to come. Oh, come on, I switched this matchup. Why is Graham still covering Doncic? But the lead has been very hard to come by, as you can see Exhibit A with Doncic getting up to 11 points. Look how far up. Look how far up. Come on, Kevin Love. You cannot play that far out on Zach LaVine. Cocking that thing back so everybody knows what's about to happen. Bang! For the high flyer out of UCLA. Up by 3, Utah Jazz with under 3 minutes to play. Oh, look at Luka with the park move. Oh my goodness gracious. Take that move out yet, huh? I mean, hey, can't say I see people doing that in the NBA, but knock it, you know, I guess. Real life. Like, I remember on 2K, like, 12 through 14 on 360, there'd be, like, this weird, like, hop step, like, step back out of the post that, like, Chris Bosh used to always do in that game, and I've never seen anybody else do it. Oh, my God, there's no way that just went in. I want to take Graham, you're my hero. But I'll have to pull up a clip of, like, 2K12 and show that. It was like a hop step fadeaway out of the post.
Fake the pass into Bosh. Oh, Bosh is stepping on cockroaches. That comment was funny.
Never seen anybody do that before. And this game's starting to get a little crazy here down the stretch. Good job helping on Doncic pretty much the entire game. Big man to big man connection as Mitch. I don't know what has gotten into him. I don't know if he's going to be the next one tested in the NBA's quote-unquote random drug test. but we still have a 3-point lead thanks to Mitchell Robinson's 9 blocks he's had today. And I think this is just going to be an ISO. One-on-one, Julius Randle versus Jeremy Lamb. Double comes, looking for the dagger with Devontae Graham. Utah heating up here in the second half from beyond the arc. Another downtown triple is knocked through. I think Mitchell Robinson, he may not win player of the game because he didn't score the most points, but with the way he's locked down the painted area, oh my goodness, Mitch, thank you so much. There's also another issue with 2K. Yeah, a little, oh, yeah, we'll roll with it. Here, yeah, here, we'll pass it around. Levine to whoever. Back to Levine. Back to Levine. Here we go. 7 seconds left. We got the pylon cam. I don't know what that was. The phantom cam. I missed the shot. Back on offense. It comes the OKC Thunder. I don't know what's going on. Somebody just took a shot. I think. Missed it. I got intentionally fouled. Oh man. All right. Will the camera fix itself? It will. I'm gonna look at what transpired while the phantom cam was actually turned on. Like, passed it to Markkinen in the corner, got it back with Levine, jab stepped, tried to do what I could, and when I couldn't, I saw the coaches like unibrow on the sideline, and Mitch almost grabbed yet another board. And I want to see, it was 5-on-4. Oh, Luka just took a horrible shot. All right, yeah, we'll roll with it. On the side of the floor, Mitchell Robinson. How many blocks did he have? Had, let's get 6 of them in 13 minutes. I had a lot of fun this game. You know, it was fun coming over the tumultuous start there. Only scored 2 points in the first quarter, but we're able to bond. Graham, Randall, and Levine took it over there in the second half. I'm going to sim through the regular season, show you guys the new championship celebration, because I actually noticed that in a video I watched. It looked really good this year. You got Adam Silver talking, handing out awards. It was an awesome celebration. So I wanted to show you guys that as we move forward. Everybody's getting injured on Utah, so I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. But regardless, I'll show you guys that, sim through all the playoffs and stuff, and we'll hop into game 7 or game whatever, the finals, and see the new championship celebration. And then afterwards, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of the draft class I'm working on as well, the Ultimate College Sports Survive draft class. That's all coming very soon.
That's the game, folks, and your 76ers get the W. Your Sixers winning the Jazz 14.
Thank you, everyone, for making it out and supporting your team. We hope to see you again soon for the next home game.
One team has emerged victorious, the NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
You guys think about that? Yeah, definitely I feel a lot better on the presentation side than past 2Ks. I've been looking at the same championship celebration for like 4 years now. But I also want to show you guys the draft class before I get up and out of here. The roster that I haven't named is draft. I don't have it uploaded yet. Of course, I still have a lot of work to do, but this is what I'm working with right now. The first face that meets us is Jacques Diggs. Can't forget him, of course. He's going to be one of the better overall players here in this entire roster. I'm already planning out some of the overalls and where I want guys to be projected, draft position and all that. And I'm really trying to do my best to emulate their College Hoops 2K8 tendencies and animations and everything. I'm also going to be having me, Donovan, Ferran, and Sean, of course, in this roster. I'm going to have the YouTubers or the commenters that left comments on my videos wanting to be recruits in the series. I'm going to have you guys in here too. I'm going to have some of my rivals from the Road to NBA 2K series on here. I'm going to have a lot of guys on this roster. It's going to at least fill out the first round. Pretty ambitious, but I like the progress that I'm making thus far. There's Jacques Diggs in 2K22 form, had a little glow up. We also got Blaine Frye, probably the best interior presence I'm ever going to have in this series. Currently playing in the middle of his senior year within this. Got him. I'm also going to have Christopher Fay. I also got to show off, of course, Marcus Saunders, one of the bigger ballers ever on this channel. You guys seem to always be in love with him. I mean, he was a fan favorite through his 4 seasons at UT Martin, spent 1 on the bench, played for 3, had 40 in his sophomore year against Fairleigh Dickinson. So I got him here in the draft class as well. A complete bucket, a little undersized for the 2-guard position. But speaking of that, I also want to state that guys may have a couple more inches of height in the draft class or a couple more pounds. Just so you know that guys, they grow up. They add more height, they put on a couple pounds in the weight room. Just like Jacques Diggs. I mean, I think he's 5'9", 170 in 2K8, and now he's 5'10", 180. I'm going to have the Road to NBA 2K finishing up soon. Finishing up the last season of UT Martin, which of course that series isn't going anywhere. I just wanted to take a little break from it. Gonna have little challenges coming your way, perhaps a My League in 2K. I was thinking about a football series, don't know what game yet. And yeah, that pretty much covers it. So I appreciate you guys coming by. Stay tuned for all this great action coming up on College Sports Revived. Stay safe out there, everybody. This is College Sports Revived signing out.